Oz, and today I'm going to be kind of talking about music therapy and why music is very beneficial to us, especially at this time. So music therapy touches all aspects of the mind, body, brain, and behavior. It can provide a distraction for the mind. It can also slow rhythms of the body and alter our mood, which in turn will influence our behavior. So listening to music overall can improve blood flow and lower levels of stress-related hormones, and it can improve our overall health and happiness. It can also improve our sleep, which is really nice, and it can even strengthen our abilities to learn and our memory as well. So, with that said, I'm going to be singing a song. It's called Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and I really love this song, especially the message. It's about hope that one day the bad times will be over, which I think that we really need right now, especially at this time with everything that we're all going through. So yeah, I hope that you are all doing well. Birds fly beyond the rainbow. Why can't I? Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
Hey, my name's Zach Fry. I'm the lead singer of Stir Fry Number Noodles, and I'm here to talk about mental health and music. So, at first glance, these things don't really seem too similar. I mean, for one, mental health has a negative connotation to it, opposed to music, where at least for myself, I think of people jumping up and down in concerts, having a really good time, or just driving in my car, belting out the lyrics to my favorite song. And that's something I really want to raise awareness just right off the bat, is that mental health can totally be a good thing. I mean, if you just look at the simple definition of mental health, it's the psychological state of well-being for one person. So, obviously that means that mental health can't be bad, at the same time it can be good. And I think one way that people are trying to help solve mental health problems is bringing music into the equation. You see, right now, psychologists and doctors are prescribing their clients to listen to music. So far, it's been used to help treat people with depression or schizophrenia. And sometimes when I'm feeling sad or just really down, I like to listen to country music. That's because, I mean, they tell all these songwriters just write about stories that are super relatable to me. You know, whether it's fishing, hunting, or loving every day, to quote a song. And then hearing those stories, I mean, just makes me think about all those moments that I've had with my family, and it makes me feel a lot better about myself, a lot happier, and just a lot more connected to the world around me.
Hey, I'm Sam Hall, and I play bass for Stir Fry and the Ramen Noodles. And I never really listened to music until about 4 years ago, and then when I joined the band, my appreciation for music became even stronger. So yeah, I listen to music a lot when school's getting busy, when sports are stressful, and things like that, just to kind of decompress. And several studies have actually shown that music can reduce anxiety, reduce stress, and even boost immune system responses, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, listen to music, because it's good for you.
Hey guys, Will Odie here. Talking about mental health and music. So, I'm part of the band's Stir Fry and the Ramen Noodles. I'm one of the guitarists. It's been a lot of fun. I had a blast with it. But I think it's one of the reasons that I'm a happy kid most of the time. So when we're talking about mental health, I think it's a very important tool that we can use. To be very honest, I have dealt with anxiety for a number of years, and I don't know what I'd do without music. I think it's been one of the most important de-stressors and tools that I've used. I think it's very easy to get caught up with your own thoughts, and makes you act different. And music has been a way just to get away from it all every once in a while. So whenever I get down, whenever I get stressed, I turn on some Rolling Stones, some Pink Floyd. And whenever I'm feeling good, I turn on Whitney Houston, and it makes me feel better. So I'd say music is one of the most important things in my life. And whenever you get stressed, whenever you get down, just ask me. I'll give you an album. I'll give you something to listen to, or just find whatever you like. And we can figure this out together, because mental health is not something to joke about. And I'm in it, dude. We're all in it. So, thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Hey guys, it's Colin Rucker. I'm one of the guitarists for Stir Fry. And to me, mental health is really important because I don't think it's really talked about enough in our communities. And it's not talked about enough because of how personal it is. And I mean, I experienced this myself. Like, talking about mental health in a serious context makes me really uncomfortable, and I think it makes a lot of people really uncomfortable. But I think if we talk about these issues in a little more depth and more serious context, then that's how we can make steps towards giving support to those who need it the most. And one way I work on my mental health personally is with music. And it's become one of those irreplaceable things, and it always helps me when I can't quite meet the quotas in my life. And obviously it's become really important to me in my life, and it's not for everyone. But I think the music is like the greatest form of art in the world, and it can definitely help when times are hard in your life. And if you can find the artists that make you happy, then their music will serve you for the rest of your life. Thanks for listening to me, and make sure you're always checking in on the people in your life, because everybody needs somebody to talk to, and you probably need someone to talk to as well. Thanks.
Hey guys, this is Caleb Greco. I'm the drummer of the band. And as a student, life can get pretty chaotic, whether that be academics, sports, after school activities, spiritual life. That can get really stressful, especially when it's not going your way. For example, you studied for a test, but you think you bombed it, so you're worrying about it constantly until that grade comes back. And what I'd really like you to know is that it's okay, first of all, and that if you're looking for a way to express that, use music. Because if you're happy, you're excited, you're having a wonderful day. For me, at least, I like to listen to religious music because, one, it lets me express my happiness. I can also grow in my faith life. If I'm angry or upset, something didn't go as planned, something totally ruined my day, whatever it is. On the drum set, I like to play death metal. It's a big jump from religious music, but I like to play death metal because there's a bunch of notes that I can play on the drum set, and it's a really good way to let out anger because I'm just hitting the crap out of it, and it's wonderful. But it's also something that I enjoy. It's a God-given talent, so I don't just jump on it and play random notes. I can play along with songs and feel the groove and feel that funky beat, and it's wonderful, and it lets me get all those emotions out. So again, I'd encourage you guys to just listen to music with that intention in your head, and just let the emotions happen. Don't hold them back, because if you hold them back, you're gonna have some excess stuff afterwards. Again, I'm Caleb Ryko. I'm the drummer. I keep everybody together in the band. Peace out.
My ukulele Mitchell, I named him, and I'm just here to tell you my story about me and my music career. So when I was young, maybe like in 6th grade to 8th grade, I loved to sing. I loved to, make my own music, but I never wanted anyone to hear it because there were so many talented artists out there, and I was just nervous that people were gonna make fun of me or tell me I'm good just to not be mean about it. But I had never wanted anyone to hear my originals, so I had made this Instagram page where I just did covers of a bunch of songs, and I think it was, it was all going fine. And then I think it was 8th grade into high school, going to high school, where I really just hit a point in my life and I was looking at the videos and I'm like, wow, this is stupid. Like, what are you doing? And my confidence was just like shattered, and it just wasn't there anymore. So I had quit singing and everything. Everyone would always be like, oh, where's Cassie Catello music? And I'd be like, I'm not doing this right now. Because I felt like when people said that, they were making fun of me, and that just like didn't feel good at all. So I'd quit that, and you know, I kind of like sang, but like to myself, like in the shower, because I'm in my bathroom. But I just kept it to myself because I just didn't want to like get made fun of or anything. But I don't know when it was. It might have been junior year or sophomore year. I was introduced to this like soul of a person named Billie Eilish, and for those people that don't know, I mean, this girl saved my life, like legit. She really pulled me out of the slump of, you know, anxiety and depression and confidence that I was just in. My whole high school career, I was just, you know, my friends are prettier than me, they're skinnier than me, they're better than me and everything. But I just remember I saw this girl wearing baggy clothes with her hair up and everyone loved her. And I was like, wow, if she can do this in front of God knows how many people and express herself and be loved by so many people, I can do the same thing. So it like kind of all started like clicking in my head, like, why'd you stop? Like, why does it matter if people, you know, enjoy your music? The real fact of the matter is that you like your music, you know? And it was just kind of like, it like clicked, like, okay, it doesn't matter if, you know, this person doesn't like you or because your hair's curly and crazy and frizzy. The only thing that matters is that you like yourself. And to me, that really started clicking everything. And I started to express myself more and started to, you know, put myself out there as myself and not hiding behind this person that I'm not. And I wore my clothes that I wear, and I act the way that I acted at home, and I didn't put on a front or anything. I was full on myself, and it just made me feel so nice and like so, oh my God, it made me feel so nice and just so refreshed that I could be myself and people could still like me for who I am because I was myself, you know? And I think it's just crazy that one person really impacted my life like that. And now my goal is to impact a bunch of other people's lives with what I do and how I act and how I sing and how I, you know, do everything in my life. So, I think my moral of the story here is that, you know, you gotta trust yourself and you gotta just know that like, okay, so what if, you know, these two people don't like you over here, or this group of friends doesn't like you. What matters is that you like yourself and you're confident in what you do, and there is people out there that do appreciate you for who you are. And maybe you don't have those people yet, but you're gonna have those people. And they will they will continue to pull you out of the slump you're in, and then they will tell you, you know, get back up, you're doing great and all this stuff. And it really just helps a lot, if that makes any sense. And right now you may think you have those friends, but later on you're going to find so many better friends too, along with the friends you have now that are helping you through everything. And you're going to realize I never knew that this could happen. I think I better go. I never really know how to please you. You're looking at me like I'm see-through. I guess I'm gonna go. I just never know how you feel. Do you even